You do know who Doja Cat is, right?
Yeah, she's the one that said,
Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow.
Recently, she's been going through a lot of changes.
she's turning into a boy?
Jake Paul beat Nate Diaz in a boxing match, as he should have. The Diaz brothers are one of the more annoying brands in sports entertainment. Both of them together have had one big win in MMA, right? And that's Nate Diaz beating Connor. And we sit here and we praise this motherfucker
I
for
don't praise
getting
him.
his ass whooped. This is not like track and field. You don't get a point for coming in second. Um, is Jesus Christ your nigga? What's up?
What's going on, you hoser?
What's up? I don't like that. I don't like that name. Um,
Why?
I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Okay, okay.
So I think it's time for me to tell this story. So earlier this week, I was, going about my commute,
Okay.
um, just doing my thing, and there was this guy who looked to be a little bit sloshed, a little bit drunk.
And he was masturbating.
He was not masturbating, but he was kind of screaming and yelling to himself, and
Okay.
and at first I thought he was kind of talking to me because he was like, "I don't give a fuck if you're black, motherfucker. I'll knock you out."
Oh, he
And
was
so,
talking to you.
so I was like, "Excuse me, what you say?" And he's like, "Nah, nah, nah, I ain't say shit." And so then I was like, "Okay." So then I thought, okay, he must be crazy, kind of
Oh,
talking
yeah,
to
so he has
himself.
mental health problems.
Right. So he has mental health problems. And he was just really, really upset. And so he finally did say something to me, and he told me that the U.S. government is fucking us all over.
Okay.
And he was just basically telling me how, we're all enslaved, and the first step of us becoming free is the writers and actors who are on strike,
Yeah.
them doing their thing and us following behind.
Did you tell him you already know?
I told him that I didn't give a fuck either way.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So you're just rude to him.
yeah, no, and he was just
I
like,
mean, but you have a problem with homeless people.
I do.
Yeah.
So he's just ranting and raving, and he was just like, it's just like the mask. When they made us wear the mask, we all got weaker inside
Inside, not outside. Inside.
and outside,
Immunity.
inside,
Outside,
outside.
inside, both of them.
We just got weaker. We were no good.
That
Um,
makes sense. That makes sense.
and then he proceeded to go about his business, drunk, stumble on and harass what other people he was looking to harass. But it just made me think, what if he's right? What if this is some sort of diabolical plan by the government? Or do you think that maybe he was just white trash and he was in trouble?
Man, maybe we should have a little intro break to think about it.
Oh, that was fire.
White trash and in trouble.
You know that reference, right?
I do know that reference. I'm just thinking this guy was white.
Oh, he was Caucasian
He was
descent.
trash.
His clothes were a bit trashy, and he was drinking Ice House.
And this guy was in trouble.
I mean, the way he was screaming and yelling to himself, I don't think that he was doing good and doing well.
I'm just glad this guy didn't ask you to
Suck his dick, because I would have beat the dog shit out of him, allegedly.
allegedly couldn't even get that one out. Yeah, no, we know you have a problem with homeless people. That is a guarantee.
But I just think that his reaction to the
Why'd you
change.
entertain it? Let me ask you that before we get off of your homeless endeavors.
Oh, I think that one of my headphones were broke,
Oh,
and I
you
had
think or you know?
no, no. So one of my headphones were broke, and I was actually on my way to go buy more,
Okay.
and I just didn't want to buy some in the area I was because I knew it was expensive. So I just kind of was like looking for something to do while I waited for the train, and
You should have found his things, his belongings, and you should have urinated on it. I'm
mm,
not saying that he probably wouldn't, you know, smell more like piss. He probably already does smell like piss.
right.
But I would have found his things and I would have urinated on his things for wasting my time.
Absolutely. But what really like struck me about this whole ordeal was that like his thought process and his reaction to
Yeah,
change,
to change.
to just things changing around him. He didn't seem like his reaction was good. You know, it
Yeah, of
seemed
course
like
not. He's
because of
homeless.
his reaction to a new change in his life,
Right.
he became white trash that was in trouble. So I just it just brought me, it made me think back, like through history, how have white people adjusted to change? And I came across this video and I just want to show you and get your thoughts.
To restrict drinking and driving here is viewed by some as downright undemocratic.
It's kind of getting common when a fella can't put in a hard day's work, put in 11, 12 hours a day, and then get in your truck and at least drink 1 or 2 beers.
They're making it laws where you can't drink when you want to. You have to wear a seatbelt when you're driving. And pretty soon we're going to be a communist country.
Pretty soon we're gonna be a communist country. Can't drink and drive. Gotta wear your seatbelt.
Imagine being pissed off because the
What?
government has
What?
said
What in
don't
tarnation?
don't drive drunk and put on a fucking seatbelt if
The
you're gonna.
government's taking all our rights away. We can't drink and drive anymore. Oh, you get off of work, you want to have at least 2 beers, at least 2. You got to wash those cigarettes down with something.
Yeah, why were they so upset?
Hey, I totally get it. I
Yo,
understand. You know what I mean?
change, bro.
Change
It
is
does something to you.
but come on now. Seatbelts and beer, that's some radical change right there. That's radical. That's total other end of the spectrum. And did you not see? I hope that wasn't true. 1980s?
Yeah, that was the
That's
80s.
when we first figured out, like, hey, we shouldn't be drinking and driving.
Yeah,
Was
bro.
the 1980s? So you're
Absolutely.
telling me my dad was out there drinking and driving?
A couple brewskis
Oh, and it was
on the
okay.
road. It was
Maybe
okay.
not my dad, but
Nah, he seems like a smart individual. He probably was like on the forefront of like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't.
yeah, dude.
Maybe we should get somebody to drive and like not be drunk.
Yeah, he's just square.
No, he doesn't seem like the type to be getting behind the wheel of with a drunk driver.
4 corner square.
That's unfortunate. Nah, he's a cool man, dude. He's a cool guy.
Cool.
Cooler than me.
Cool. Yeah.
Dude, he's living a life right
A
now.
lot of people are cooler than you though, so that's not a huge
Yo, I swear, bro. Like, stop fucking playing with me.
I'm just
dude.
saying a lot of people are cooler than
There's
you, dog.
not a lot of people cool.
That white guy that,
What in tarnation?
what in tarnation? The best part is that there was maybe a 15-year-old girl sitting in a truck, and she was saying that now they're having us wear a seatbelt. Holy shit, there's gonna be a communist country.
She was holding a fucking baby, bro.
She was holding a baby, and if I didn't peep it, maybe there was a T-shirt that said "I don't like black people."
It's
Maybe.
like Jason Aldean saying the hard R, bro.
It's really crazy because just looking at old videos like that, sometimes I imagine like what those people would look like now.
Oh,
You know what I
scary,
mean?
dude.
Like old,
I mean, okay, so like
decrepit.
here's the crazy thing that like we didn't just realize it, but like
Yeah, the
people
beard,
for a
yeah.
long time didn't know that smoking was bad too.
Cigarettes?
Like smoking cigarettes,
Yeah.
like it was like a thing that it was just everybody smoked all the time.
Right.
Like in every show they were just fucking chain smoking cigarettes. You smoked on the airplane.
So they
You
didn't
s-
have those if you don't stop smoking cigarettes, then you will get this.
They
Commercials
just started putting like when I was growing up, they had just started putting like the advisory
on the cigarettes.
on the cigarettes saying
You
like you
know,
shouldn't smoke if you're pregnant and shit like that.
have you seen that one commercial that was so disgusting because like they had to like cut off limbs and like pull teeth out and drop it on the table for a
Yeah.
pack of smokes?
Yeah.
That's so nuts.
No, dude, but like that type of shit was just like, bro, for a long time that was propaganda too.
Yeah.
I mean, but then again, that is the American way to do things,
Right.
right? You know?
Drink, smoke tobacco, and drive without a seatbelt.
Exactly, bro.
I think I'm starting to get it now.
What in tarnation?
What in tarnation? Root toot toot tootin'?
Bro, that's fucking crazy. I knew this girl. I went to school with this girl who was from California,
Okay.
but she was like a redneck.
Okay.
And
Yeah, that makes sense.
it makes sense. So it makes sense to you. I always thought California
Oh,
girl.
dude.
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
surfer, all that good shit, stoner life.
Yeah, no.
She was like,
That's just on the coast.
dude, that
Because
shit
there's
was.
different places in California that are like mountains,
Mhm.
and there's valleys. And she probably lived in a valley near a dairy farm or something.
Bro, she was like sitting there, bro,
You
like
hear?
driving in the pickup trucks and
Yeah, and an F1 sissy.
dude, like it was scary, bro. Like I was like, she was listening, singing along with the country music.
Really? Was she black or white?
White, of
Mm.
course. No. She was white and Hispanic, kind
She
of.
was white and Hispanic.
Yeah,
Yeah, we know, because you can't get black girls.
dude. Nah, not everyone. They don't love me, bro.
No, I mean they excommunicated you.
Recently, I got kicked out of the black community.
Well, it's been like that for a long time now.
I guess I identify as a transracial. I identify now as a white man, dude. I don't, I don't sell drugs. I'm not a thug, and they don't like that, bro. Like I don't have any guns or anything like that.
Yeah, you're a square.
I'm a square, bro. I just work out, work, eat chicken that's not seasoned, oatmeal. Not cool at all. Do the podcast. This is the coolest thing I do, man.
All right, well, you can tell your therapist that later. What I did want to talk to you about was somebody that was, excluded, not part of a group, um, felt not right in their own skin,
Mm,
spent an ungodly amount of money on a suit to make them blend in with all his furry friends.
that sounds ominous.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen that clip yet, let's throw it on. What do you think about that, Johnny?
Yeah, man. I no comment. I'm not getting canceled today.
That guy is insane, dude.
Bro, that's probably
Imagine how sweaty it is in that
you know what?
costume.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. That's top 10, no, top 3, one of the nastiest things I've ever seen in my life. That is creepy.
You think he fornicates like that? Or he comes out of the suit?
So, okay, if he's thinking he's a dog,
When is he bathing? Is he
is
bathing
he
in the suit?
is he fucking dogs or is he fucking people?
Yeah, well, we don't know that, but probably dogs.
That is illegal, isn't it?
Yeah, but I
Oh,
mean,
he's in Japan?
yeah, they said yin, so
Oh,
Japan
okay.
or
Well, then
China,
then
maybe.
it's legal. He's good. It doesn't matter.
But I mean, imagine, dude, spending $14,000 on a dog suit.
Yeah, man. And you know what's crazy? It's funny. Like instantly the dog knew that wasn't no fucking dog.
Right? No, they smelled him.
Like smelled him immediately.
What kind of drugs do you think you have to do in order to feel like you want to be part of that scene?
I mean, I don't even know if it's drugs. But then again, you know what? Maybe this is just the new like you can't call it a mental illness, but I
Did
guess
you
it's
think that this guy just woke up one morning and he said, "You know what? I'm just gonna buy a dog suit and I'm gonna live my life in this dog suit"?
yeah,
Bark.
man. I'm really speechless. I'm at a loss for words. I really don't know what to say. I mean,
That shit came across my feed and I just had to share.
wow. Uh wow. That is fucking crazy. Like drugs, I don't even know. Like that's crazy. You spend that much money to be a dog, like
That's what he
but
wanted to
I
do.
guess you know
He
what?
has a handler too. Did you see the
Yeah, I
person
saw
following
it's
him
a
around?
handler. I mean, I'm probably pretty sure it's for money, dude.
It's for money or it was just for content?
It's for content.
You
You
think it
make
was just
money.
for content?
I think so. You do something crazy, now you got 30,000 followers, but the whole world knows who you are now. So
Right.
maybe you get more and you can, do places and maybe this is the next thing instead of being like transgender, now you can be like trans species and
Well,
stuff.
I mean, that's been going on for a little bit with all the furry
But
situation,
no,
but
but
I just
now
think
it
it's
could be more
interesting
like
too that like what insanity is like now judged based on, well, if you get a lot of views off your content, then it's not insane anymore. Because that's fucking insane. I mean, it's absolutely insane.
yeah, but like is it a different
Like borderline, especially if he is fornicating with other dogs, borderline should be getting locked up.
but okay, if he's fornicating with other dogs, I agree. I'll also say like what's
But they eat their dogs.
in principle, right? Not maybe in practice or whatever, but in principle, what is the difference between a naturally born male or whatever they call it
Yeah.
feeling like, hey, I am now
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
but that's out of the
female.
discussion, so I don't even know why we're talking about
I'm
that
just saying,
anymore.
what would be no, but what would be the difference between that and saying, hey, like
No difference.
I'm a black person,
No
but now
difference.
I'm white, or
No
like
difference.
okay, that was my only
No
question. So
difference.
like,
There's no
if
difference.
that's okay, if we're saying, hey, that's okay to do that, which I don't give a fuck. If
Right.
that's what you feel, then that's what you feel.
Right.
That's okay.
You
Then
don't have to
like
explain that.
on the other spectrum, like I guess I gotta sit there and be like, you know what? If you
It's
want to
okay
be a
for somebody to be
dog,
a dog.
go right ahead. Like be your true self, I guess. So yeah, bro. If
What
that's
would
what you
you
want to
do?
be.
Would you allow a relationship to continue to go on if, like, you found out or okay, so start over. You start talking to this girl, super hot, 10 in your eyes, gorgeous woman, everything was great. And then you found out that she's got some sort of fetish where she likes to only be treated like a dog in public. So she'll act completely normal
In the
all the rest
crib.
of the time, but
Mm,
in public she only likes to be treated like a dog, dragged around on a leash.
yeah, no.
You
I'm
want to
cool.
go?
I'm not going. I'm
You're not
good.
doing that?
I
You
am
gotta bring
okay.
treats for her,
Yeah, fuck
um, maybe a little
that.
doggy bowl. Oh, and that's how she eats and drinks at home too.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Because that's what this guy's doing.
Yeah, no.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I don't see a double standard here. I think it's
again, like
insane. It's absolutely insane.
if that's what you feel and that's what you want, then that's cool, I guess. I mean, as long as I guess you're not doing anything illegal, then like who am I to tell you that that's crazy, you know? Maybe you might think it's crazy to like record a podcast and talk to people. I don't fucking know. Um, is Jesus Christ your nigga?
If you want to reach those kids on the street, then you gotta do a rap to a hip hop beat. So I gave my sermon an urban kick. My rhymes are fly, my beats are sick. My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Oh, what? This was out of the 1980s too, huh, man? What the fuck? Dude,
Oh
I don't
shit.
even know. I don't even know, man. I don't even know what to say.
Would you like to see this the second part of that?
All right, I'm bracing myself. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ is my nigga. He's the son of the original G. And he was sent to Earth to elucidate the way that we should be. What? Like if another MC says you're a freak, you're a lame butt rapper and your rhymes are weak. I don't get mad and I don't critique. I forgive him and turn the other cheek. I don't blaspheme and I don't brag. I don't cuss. And my pants don't sag. I do exude a little Christian swag, and I'm proud to be an American.
Jesus Christ is a nigga.
How is even that acceptable?
It's
When was this posted? Years ago? Or was this a remake?
this is no, bro. It's Jesus Christ is their nigga, I guess. No,
Bro,
that's just not okay, man.
all this stuff is just coming back, man.
Man, bro.
It's just coming back.
It's
People are
another
finding
Riley
it.
Reid, man.
Riley Reid. This was worse.
This is worse.
This was way worse, I think. This was so much worse. Because
Mm,
that lady looked like the lady that would tell you to, like, be quiet in the library.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Or, like, runs out of the school saying, "Hey, you can't skateboard here." You
yeah.
know what I mean?
And then she says Jesus Christ is her nigga.
Bro, I've never heard an older lady like that say something so foul. That's crazy.
Did they think
I'm surprised she didn't just write it down. She had to
that's so
say it.
crazy?
She had to say it.
They said Jesus Christ is my nigga. He's a nigga like me.
What would you do if that dude sang that song to, like, came to your school and sang that song to you guys?
We'd have to fucking box.
You think so?
Oh yeah, bro. I'm
You would have
definitely
that opportunity?
somebody's getting. I'm throwing some shit on stage for sure.
I
No
definitely
doubt
got my
about
money
it.
on this guy.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
beating cuz
I have my
ass.
money
He's gonna
against you.
turn his other cheek and I'm gonna knock his ass the fuck out.
That old lady had a little rump to her.
She
You
looked
saw
like
that?
honestly, I'd fuck her just for like my ancestors. Like it just be one of those like I don't enjoy this, but I'm doing this because like you said nigga so many times.
Who approved this video?
I have no clue.
What person in the church got together and they were like, you know
Somebody
what we need to do to attract the youth is we need to create a rap song, and we need to not just delegate it to everybody. We need to delegate it to specifically to black people.
somebody, bro. Somebody filmed this and edited that, bro. Somebody filmed
Oh yeah,
that
because I saw the letters
and
popping up.
edited that and then posted that and said it's okay. Rapping for Jesus. That is insane.
They're rapping for Jesus, so they allowed it.
Yeah, no, somebody put that up. That wasn't like a joke. Man, that's almost as bad as the other one where the dude is like you better praise God or I'm a shooting. That's on God. I ain't playing about my Lord and Savior. I'm on my job. If it ain't about Jesus, I'm gonna smack you in the face.
Who was this?
Oh, you never Zach Fox.
I don't want to listen to that.
He said
I don't want to
no.
listen to that. No way. No
He
way.
said
I'll
no
listen to
way.
it on my own time.
It's a good song.
Nah.
It's like Jesus is the one. Free TK, free Palestine. R.I.P. Betty White. She ain't dead, but when she died though.
For the longest time, my daughter would run around the house and say, Jesus loves me. That's all the words she would know. Jesus loves
Didn't know
me.
any of the rest of the song. Huh?
Nah, because I guess it wasn't important. She just
Just
knew that Jesus loved her.
I mean, hey man, I heard that Jesus loves a lot
I
of
think she
people.
thinks he's an actual person. It's okay though.
Now we're getting to the bottom of it, huh?
There's no bottom to it.
Got it.
Do you ever see that video of it's like basketball MMA or something?
Basketball MMA. No.
Yeah, man. It popped up on my socials.
Okay, let's see what basketball MMA is.
It's crazy, man. They're getting crazy with it.
What kind of fucking concoction is that?
That's MMA and box and basketball.
MMA and boxing?
And boxing and basketball. Yeah.
Got it. No, it
Speaking of
makes
boxing
sense.
though.
Speaking of boxing, your boy.
Your boy.
That's not my boy, bro.
Yeah,
We
bro.
already established
You
this in the
side with
other
the white guys.
We already established this in the other episode.
You side with the white guys.
Any white guy is your boy.
So what happened with your boy?
Your boy
What happened?
beat Nate Diaz in a boxing match.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you know what? Glad I have this platform. I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about this.
Okay.
But not about the fight. Jake Paul, he did his thing. He whooped Nate Diaz's ass, as he should have.
Yeah, I mean, how could you not beat up a short bus driver?
Nate Diaz is one of the Diaz brothers. They are one of the more annoying brands in sports entertainment now.
It sounded like he always has a cigarette in his mouth.
It sounds like this man has had both of them together have had one big win in MMA, right? And that's Nate Diaz beating Conor when Conor had to go up for the first time fighting Nate Diaz. He lost. And yeah, he beat Conor.
Haymakers.
That's great. That's cool. That's awesome.
Sloppy haymakers.
No. He put him to sleep. That's cool. Whatever. Like he won. That is the only fight that man actually, big fight I'm talking about, that he actually won. And we sit here and we praise this motherfucker
I mean, I
for
don't praise
getting
him.
his ass whooped.
Yeah.
That's what he gets praised for.
By
And
Jake
I don't
Paul.
understand it. I really don't. Like, every fight that he does something cool where he smacks somebody or he puts his hands up after he's gotten his ass whooped for 4 rounds, he loses.
Yeah.
What is? Oh, he's a warrior. He's a warrior that loses all the wars that he's in. So we sit here and we praise these dudes for not taking no shit. When in all actuality, they're getting their ass whooped every time they have a major fight. And I wasn't surprised that Jake Paul whooped his ass. Because Nate Diaz, truthfully, is just not that great of a fighter.
And he parties too much.
Maybe he parties too
Not
much.
structured.
Maybe he smokes too much. I don't know what
It's
it
just
is.
not structured.
But I
not
just
a structured
know,
person.
I just know one thing. I just know that
Yeah.
when it's time to fight, when it's a big fight, when it's money time, that man is usually going to get his ass whooped. And yeah, maybe he loses on points, but it's never a close win. It's always, oh yeah, you got your ass whooped and you just stuck around. You didn't
Right.
get knocked out. Bravo. This is not like track and field. You don't get a point for coming in second, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You just don't. And I just don't get the hype. And I mean, good. I'm glad he got a payday. It's probably the biggest payday of his career, and that's awesome. And I hope he goes back, like Conor McGregor says, and keeps feeding the hungry children and all that stuff. That's really cool. And him throwing water bottles and doing his little scowl is kind of cool too. And his little,
For the longest time, I thought he was the dude from Goonies. The big sloth
yeah,
guy.
dude. I don't understand shit he says, and so it's one of the more annoying things. It's not like
Hey man,
he's actually like interesting in an interview where I could
you don't
see
even know
like
what you're talking about.
I could see like no, I could see if it was Connor. Like Connor
Right,
now is not a
right.
great fighter, but Connor's still interesting in press conferences
Nah, that guy does a
whenever
lot of coke.
you think he does a lot of
I think
coke.
he's on a lot of drugs.
Even still,
I think he's on mad drugs,
he's
allegedly.
entertaining.
Allegedly, he's on mad
I
drugs.
could see that, but he's
Yeah, but no,
entertaining on mad
entertaining,
drugs.
yes, but I think he should get more into like the acting field than staying in the fighting field.
I think he should go the WWE route. If I'll be honest,
WWE?
I think so.
You think so?
I think he would be good in WWE.
Man,
I mean, I think he's a little bit too big for it now.
right.
So,
Well, I don't think he's ever been big.
what do you mean? No. I'm not talking about like big as
Oh, I
like
know. I'm just saying I don't think he's ever been very tall.
you're funny as hell. No, I don't think that. I mean, like, I think
How
he's
tall
too
is he?
big of
Like
a
4'9"?
5'7". I think he's like too big of a celebrity to go to WWE now.
Really, really. I think you get to a point in your lifetime where it's like if you don't make a porn, then you haven't made it.
Mm. So Kim Kardashian made it like very early on.
That's why Kanye wanted to be with her.
You think he saw that porno and was like, "I want to be with her"?
I think he jerked off to that porno plenty of times before he
That's
was
the
with her.
question right there. That's the actual question.
There lies the question.
So, like, let's say that, this is a little sad
Yeah.
scenario, but let's say that there was a very nice young lady.
Yeah.
You all
Very
were
nice. She
together.
was a sweetheart.
She was a sweetheart.
Yeah.
You all broke up,
Yeah.
and then maybe a few months later, she
Made
passed
love.
away.
Made love.
You made love a few times. She sent you a bunch of nudes,
Right.
and then she passed away.
In that moment while you were making love?
No, not while you were making love, just later on in life.
In that
Couple
day.
months
Later
later.
later on in that day.
Come on, be serious. Come on,
Okay.
for real, for real. A
Okay.
couple weeks later,
All right.
she passed away,
That's sad.
and you still have the nudes.
And
Do you keep the nudes, and do you still jerk to the nudes?
of course.
Okay, it's like a rarity now. Is that like your ultimatum when they're like, okay, you know what? I really like. This is very special. Wouldn't it be very special since she's dead now?
I wouldn't even think about it like that, to be honest with you. I would just think that like once it's in my possession, it's my property.
I got you. I got you.
You know what I mean?
No, I get you. I was just like, I wonder, would it be a little weird?
Weird, absolutely. I
Okay.
think that's the top of the weird list. But doable, yeah, for sure, doable.
Doable? Okay, I
Doable.
feel it.
In more ways than one.
I would think of it like a rare Pokemon card.
Do you do that? Do you
I
do
don't.
that?
I
You
don't.
you would think of your dead girlfriend as a picture of your dead girlfriend as a Pokemon card, a rare Pokemon card,
I mean, if I had one, then yeah. I don't think anybody I've
like
actually.
a hollow card.
Yeah, I don't think I've dated anybody that passed away.
Mm. Well, that's
I
good.
don't even think I've fucked anybody that's passed away. I think.
If you have to think about it, it probably didn't happen.
No, I don't think so. I'm trying to think. No, I don't think so. I think everybody that I fucked is still alive. As far as I know.
Man, back in high school, I dated this chick
Mm-hmm.
my freshman year, and I didn't do anything with her. I had brought her on my boat, and we messed around a little bit, but I didn't sleep with her. Didn't sleep with her. So she had gone to school the next day and told everybody that we had done more than coitus, you know.
Okay.
So I dumped her. I didn't want to be around her if she was going to be a
A
liar.
liar, yeah, and
You know what I mean? You don't keep liars around. That's bad for business.
bad for
You know what I mean?
awful for business.
And then this girl ended up taking like plastic spork and carving um a penis in her arm.
That is crazy. That's insane. No, I speaking of liars, I'd like to tell a story from my college days. And if
It's
anybody
about you being a liar.
No, I was not a liar.
You're not a
Actually,
liar?
I'm not a liar. And this story and the nobody believes me,
Yeah.
but it's the truth. And I want
You're
to
talking about the girl you slept with.
you know what? When that I can I tell my story? That's not your fuck. I shut the fuck up when you told your story, did I not?
But I'm just
But that's not what it's about because I didn't fuck this girl.
so you're telling me in any given situation, if it's go, 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 you're not gonna go.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that in this specific anyway,
Go
that's
ahead.
not where I'm gonna tell the story. So back in my college days at the Young North Park of University.
Okay. Don't make this boring for everybody. Go ahead.
No, what happened was is that there was this chick. I think she liked me. My homie was trying to get
She's
with
like
her
6 feet
friend.
tall.
She was not that. She was very short, actually.
Okay, so like a 3'9".
No, more like a 4'11".
4'11". So we're square at 4'11".
4'11". Yeah, 4'11".
What color was she?
She was Hispanic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So anyway, my homie's trying to get at her friend. Whatever. Cool. I played the little wingman position just to, help my homie get on.
Yeah, because you're a nice guy.
Nice guy. We ended up going to a party. Nothing happens. Like, we
Right.
don't even dance.
Right. You don't even drink.
I did drink, but I
No.
didn't fucking drink with her. Like, I
Right.
wasn't there for her. I was
Right.
there to enjoy the party, and I actually danced with some other people. We
Right.
ended up smoking. Cool.
Everybody got a little stinky. Go ahead.
Everybody got a little stinky. That's not the point. So, this girl comes back to my dorm.
You came on her back.
No, she comes back to my dorm, and we sleep in the same bed. But I don't even touch her, bro. When I tell
Why'd
you,
you sleep in the same bed?
because she didn't want to go back to her dorm room.
You should have kicked her out and told her to go back to her dorm room.
I tried to, but I didn't want it to be a thing. So I
It
was like,
was a
cool.
thing. Go ahead.
So I did not touch her. We did not cuddle. Nothing. Didn't do
Liar.
shit. She tells everybody not only that we fucked,
Yeah,
not only that she gave me head,
because you did. She did.
but that we were together,
You guys were together.
that
See, I
we were
told you.
dating.
I told you.
And what's crazy is, you know how I found out about this?
Hmm.
I get a call from my then girl I was kind of messing with, talking
Yeah.
about some like, so that's what's up. You just broke up with me and didn't even tell me. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Apparently, this girl walks up to her and says,
tells her.
yeah, says that shit to her ass. I'm like, what the fuck? A couple days, no, I think this is the same day I go to lunch and shit. I'm eating, and there's this big black chick named
Bertha.
it's not Bertha. I forgot what shorty name is, but she
Janiqua.
had like a ghetto name. It's none
Sink.
of those. It's none of
Sink.
those. Anyway, this black chick, if she
Yeah.
knows something, then everybody knows the shit. So she walks up to me and was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I heard you fucking with some girl that named and I was like,
Sink.
nah, I was like,
Can we just use it for this?
yes, for Sink. You're fucking with some girl named Sink. And I looked at her, I'm like, what? She's like, no, yeah, like she told me like that you guys are together and everything, and like
Yeah.
I was like, this is not true. And then I asked her, and she said, nah, I only said that because I really liked you.
Man.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
And people to this day think
Believe
that
it.
I'm lying.
Just like me.
They think that I fucked this girl. And I was like, it's like totally not the truth at all. Never touched her. Ever. Never even kissed, never hugged, never nothing. So it's just unfortunate.
That reminds me of the time I got molested.
Wow. You do know who Doja Cat is, right?
Yeah, she's the one that said like milk me, I'm a cow.
Yes. So as you know, recently she's been going through a lot of changes. You know,
She's turning into a boy?
I'm not sure if she's turning into a boy,
Okay.
but I do know she cut her hair. She's dating some like weirdo kind of looking white guy.
Little Dicky kind of guy?
He makes Little Dicky look like the coolest guy that ever lived.
Never heard you say that before in my life.
That's how nerdy and scary looking this guy looks like.
Okay.
He actually looks like he does awful things
To
to foster
kittens?
children.
Foster children.
Yeah, he looks like the awfulest type of guy. But she's been arguing with fans. She's been like, trying to be a little bit more rough. She said something about how like she never needed none of these people. You guys are fucking weird for like making fan pages for her and shit like that. I guess there was a little name that they called themselves for Doja Cats. I think it were like her kittens
Her kittens.
or some shit like that. And
Yeah.
like she was like, "That's fucking weird that you would call another human being that." Like just disrespecting the shit out of her fans, which is weird.
Is she doing drugs now?
I don't know. It looks like it. She actually does look like she may be on drugs or going through like a mental breakdown.
That
But
might be a
anyway,
drug thing.
she came out with a new song called Paint the Town Red.
Okay.
And apparently in this video, it may be some demonic overtones. So
Really?
people are thinking that she might have sold her soul to the devil.
And that's why she's acting like this.
Maybe.
That makes sense.
So it's like a whole ring around the rosy type deal. Pockets
That
full of posies, ashes, ashes.
they all fall down. That makes sense. That makes sense. It all makes sense. It makes sense when people start saying, it has to be the devil.
Anytime somebody does like the devil shtick, then it's like, oh, you ran out of ideas. Got it.
Yeah. Your conspiracy theory just went into left field, my friend.
Yeah, no, you just ran out of ideas.
Yeah, maybe like I said, she has been doing drugs 6 months plus, got into some harder drugs, wasn't able to fully function, because how are you gonna function on hard drugs doing, a tiresome job that she does?
If I'll be honest with you though, it's like the best sounding song that she's had in a while.
Really?
It actually is a pretty good song if I don't be like I'll be honest, I enjoyed the song. I thought the video was kind of cool too. It was decent, but it's just
She didn't say anywhere in that song, "Bitch, I'm a cow."
no, she
Oh.
didn't. Which that was her best thing that she ever said. Bitch, I'm a cow, bitch, I'm a cow. Go moo. Moo.
That's
Moo.
almost as bad as some E&J, bro.
Well, bitch, she was too smooth.
That's
She
what you
wouldn't
think.
lose. Oh no, and then Tia Tamara.
Tia Tamara,
Yeah, her twins are big as Tia Tamara.
but they're not that big.
She has some pretty nice sized
Has
tits.
she gotten bigger?
No, but I thought her tits were nice.
Are we doing like a reverse Adele thing?
A reverse Adele thing. What is a reverse Adele thing? Explain that to me.
Where you go to from skinny to fat.
Yeah, but I don't think Doja Cat has ever been fat.
So she's going from fat to skinny.
She was never fat at all, I don't think. And I think she's always been skinny. But I mean, she has some okay tits. My twin's big like T. Oh, but she doesn't like that now. She doesn't want to be sexualized.
Oh, she doesn't want to be sexualized.
No, she doesn't like that, bro. That's why she hates people. She wants them to like, jerk off to a picture of her bald head.
Just shoot some cum on there and wipe it off like Mr. Clean.
You know what's funny? It's like what if like your girl, shaves her head,
Yeah.
but you like have a hair pulling foot fetish? Would you like tell her to go glue on a wig so you can yank her shit?
No, I dump her.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, I just break up with her.
You wouldn't just plunge her head and just get to go to town?
Plunger might work.
I think the plunger would be dope.
But what if the plunger doesn't fit the head?
You got to get one that fits. You
Right,
gotta
but I
take her
mean, what
with
are you gonna take her with to Home Depot?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I understand that.
And so when you go in there, you just find somebody and you say, "Hey, could you help me out?"
Right.
You see her head? We need like a plunger that fits it so that when I'm fucking her, I can get a good kind of motion.
I get it. What about a rope?
A rope would help too.
Where would you tie it?
That's interesting. I don't want to do a noose because if she's black, that's just not a good look. And around her forehead, it may leave a mark. So maybe around her body.
So you're not doing the rope?
I don't think the rope is a good idea.
The rope sounded like a good idea.
From the beginning, I thought it might be a good idea, but
I
no,
thought it was the winner.
It was not.
I literally I could not tell you where he was going with that. Did he just tell me, us, everyone, that he used to come 5 times a day by black men? What was he doing with these black men?
Oh man,
Where's this Kiwi from? Australia?
I guess so. Yo,
Is that what the Paperboy movie was based off of?
I think I was getting to that. I think this is all a connection. This is
Gotcha.
I think that's based on I think that
That's a
was
true
based
story.
on a true story and that it was based on that guy.
All right, so can you give me a good understanding what I just watched? What
I
we all just watched.
I believe that this man was talking about how he used to be the center attraction of an interracial orgy.
Okay.
And it seemed like that he preferred black gentlemen.
Okay.
And he wanted them to I guess put their meat sticks in his hot dog bun.
Got it. Got it. So why did we watch this video? What was the all high seeing point of this?
Well, I wanted to play that so that I could introduce you to Tom Holland. Do you know who Tom Holland is?
I do know who Tom Holland is.
So Tom Holland, there's a picture going around of some black gentleman pinning Tom Holland against the wall in a precarious situation. I actually want to show you that.
So this is a movie or he's gay now?
I'm not very sure. So let's see, Tom Holland pin. So yeah, I don't know if he's consenting to
Hmm.
this.
He's got a lot of
Um,
makeup on too, huh?
yeah. So
Said I don't know if he's consenting to this.
oh well, no, like it just
It doesn't look consensual.
it doesn't. It looks a little scary. Oh, this black gentleman is whispering sweet nothings in his ear. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to see that movie. I don't know why Tom Holland did
What
that
is
movie.
this movie? Tom Holland pinned across the against the wall in a crowded room. Oh, it's called The Crowded Room. So this viral
It's called Crowded Room. All right.
okay.
Not recommending it.
The viral act scene showed the 27-year-old was pinned down to the wall rather intimately by a black male, Jerome. Oh my god.
Jerome.
You fucking pieces of
Yeah,
garbage.
every common black man's name
It's
besides like
it's not
Dwayne
damn Jerome. So yeah,
and Dwayne.
rather intimately by a black male, Jerome, after the former turned into his female alter ego.
Oh, he's got multiple personality disorder,
Yes,
and his one of his personalities is a woman.
I believe so.
Damn, Tom Holland, you need to figure it out, dude.
So
So that's why Zendaya left him then, huh?
absolutely.
Because they're not together anymore.
No, they are together.
Oh, that's
I think she enjoyed
crazy.
that though.
I'm sure she did enjoy that. She's like, oh wow,
Can you still be Spider-Man?
no,
Okay.
there's no Spider-Man anymore. It's just Spooder-Man. We know this.
Spooder-Man.
I saved my country.
But no, it's just I just want to say like what a phenomenal actor.
Very diverse.
I mean like the lengths that he's going to just show his range
Right.
is just great. It should be commended.
I'm sure he is also practicing the scene outside of rehearsal. So
Oh, of course. No, I mean,
that
I think
dedication.
he was trying. I'm pretty sure before like he took the role, he went to he to get into character. He went to a couple gay bathhouses like that
Yeah,
with like that man.
like that man. That was a bathhouse he went to.
Oh, that's what he said. He said it
See,
was a
honestly, like I
bathhouse.
was getting like mesmerized by his accent, and then I was like, "Oh wow, he's
Mm.
talking about a bunch of gay stuff right
He
now."
said why I don't like the way he was his racial overtones in that video. I'll be honest. I wasn't a
Yeah.
fan of how he described black people. Ooh, pass over the white boy.
Is that? I'm sure that's how they said it though. You know that
That is awful,
country
yo.
fried.
Why did he say that, dude? Like why were they what was going on in this time in this place that they had to do these sort of things like and he had to document it. This looked like a documentary.
It was a documentary because this man is probably allegedly dead. That's a lot of bukkake going on, man. That's about all the time we have. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, liking, subscribing, commenting, and all the fucking fabulous views that we've had on our episodes, clips, and shorts every day of every week. Thanks, everybody, for coming in and enjoying your weekly dose.
Deuces.
Later.
I was gonna be like